Hey, it's Trivi here, and in this video we are going to talk about cloning, specifically the extincted animals. And you wonder, what is the extincted animals? Well, just listen to the words, the extincted animals. It actually means animals who are extincted will come back to life. Is this alright? Is it really a good idea to revive the extincted animals? I mean, what could possibly go wrong? We are going to take a deep dive and look at, really, the good thing and the bad things about cloning. And is it a good thing, really, though, to clone the extincted animals? New gene editing technology could be used to save species from extinction. But it also could be used to eliminate them. You see, the cane toads has erupted Australia, and the problem is that they are poisonous. They are poisonous through all the stages, from being inside the egg to being full-grown cane toad. This poison interrupts with the ecosystem in Australia. It interrupts with animals, and humans could also be affected by this venom. A molecular biologist named Mark Tizard is in charge of this project in Australia regarding these cane toads. And what he has done is he has went into their DNA and he has modified them. So the cane toads produced inside the egg will not produce poison. That's brilliant. So when the toads are moving around and exploring and evolving and spreading around Australia, it will not be harmful, and all other species and animals feeding on this toad will be able to eat them, and they will not be a problem for the ecosystem in Australia. Judging by how the scientists are approaching the cane toad problem in Australia, it proves that biological modifying of the DNA can be quite helpful and can be the answer to some problems. Yeah. Looking at the Journal of Responsible Innovation, there's a text called Anticipating Risk, Governance Needs, and Public Perception of De-Extinction, written by René X. Valdez and his team of researchers. René is arguing that we have come far in biological technology, which may make it possible to revive the extinct animals. Through his text, we can see that he is trying to discuss it with pros and cons. The pros Mr. Valdez is making is that we have numerous species which is currently being considered as candidates for de-extinction, notably the passenger pigeon and the woolly mammoth. Bringing back the extinct species or genes might give ecological benefits. For example, the reintroduction of musk oxen, hares, and marmots to Pleistocene Park in Serbia, altered plant distribution, facilitating grassland restoration, and ultimately increasing blood diversity. The cons Mr. Valdez is mentioning in his text: concerns related to the moral conflict related to cloning. Valdez mentions then that it can end up with species not being protected or less protected because we can revive them later. We can just kill them and revive them later. After several hours of looking into the internet, searching for the answer to the question, is cloning the extinct animals correct? My answer on this research is no, I don't think it's the right thing to do. Cloning animals can take several attempts, and if we look back in the history, looking at the famous clone sheep Dolly, it took them multiple trials. Out of 237 eggs and 30 embryos, there were born 3 lambs, and by those 3 lambs, Dolly was born. And it's not given that the sheep will even live long, so many animals will suffer and die. What I also think they should do is focus on the animals that are close to extinction, but try to rather work it out for them and put resources into helping those animals close to the extinction. If the bees are going to be extinct, then I think we could reconsider the question. And I know for certain using clone technology to fix into a problem like the cane toad problem in Australia, then it is a good thing. But cloning the extinct animals, I think it's too much risk.